Good morning, good afternoon. I am Mr. Kitty Sukhsamit. Deputy Secretary of Thai Tapioca Starch Association, and Manager of Bangpong Tapioca Farm Industrial Co. Limited. Today I will present about global demand and supply of tapioca starch, opportunity of tapioca starch to expand demand of starch into the global market. Thank you. I will share screen. In the first, I will presentation will cover the introduction of TTSA. TTSA is the Thai Tapioca Starch Association. Thai Tapioca Starch Association, founded 1976. Almost tapioca starch manufacturers in Thailand are members of TTSA. Trade Association Prestige Tab Award winner in 2014. My website is www.thaitapioca.org. Thank you. Objective of a Thai Tapioca Starch Association. Strengthen relationship among the members, keep up to date with and promote use of appropriate technology to ensure cost effectiveness and quality consistency, support activity that contribute sustainable development of tapioca farmer and starch industry, work in collaboration with the authority to remove the development obstacles. Sometimes members have a board tour to visit around the ASEAN country to see industries in the ASEAN country to compare in this country. Thank you. This pie chart above shows starch market in the world. 100%. Share of native tapioca starch is accounted 25% and modified starch is accounted 25%. But in modified starch, it has some partly of tapioca modified starch around 6%. If you combine native tapioca starch and modified tapioca starch amount around 31%, share in the consumption of the starches. This picture shows you Thailand tapioca starch profile. Thailand in the third in the loose production in the world, but we send the first exporter production of tapioca starch in the world. 1.4 million hectare and 530,000 farmer family, 97 wet miller in the tapioca starch factory in the Thailand. Export 4 million metric tons starches, consumed in the country 1.5 million metric tons starches, 4 trade association and 1 private foundation. One of the most economic crop for Thailand, competing with corn, sugarcane, and rubber. Many tapioca starch factories is in the northeast of the Thailand, and others in the north, east, and the west. World cassava production. The first crop of cassava in the world is Nigeria, is the second in the Congo. The Thailand is the third cassava production in the world, but Thailand can export tapioca starch, ranked to number 1 in the world. Thank you. This picture shows the plant area, yield, and production of Thailand. In 2011-2012, Thailand plant area did 1.27 million hectare. Yield per hectare is 21. Production amount 26.6 million metric ton. In 2020 and 2021, plant area is 1.44 million hectare. Yield per hectare is 19.6, and production amount is 28 to 0.3 million metric ton. The data is come from Thai Tapioca Corp survey team. Thank you. This picture shows the Thailand successfully shift toward high value tapioca. The Thai tapioca starch product. Sorry. In the blue chart, tapioca starch increased every year. In 2005, share cassava root to tapioca starch industrial is more than another industrial in Thailand. This shows the market channel of Thailand tapioca starch. In Thailand, 100% of cassava roots in use to the pallet, sheep 26%, and used to tapioca starch product 66%. Remainder is ethanol 8%. 66% of cassava root are transformed into the native and modified tapioca starch. Those products consumed in the domestic 18% and export 48%. Thank you. This table will show volume of tapioca starch product to the export. In 2020, native tapioca starch export volume 2.7 million metric ton and 1 million metric ton for modified starch. Higher year in 2016, export tapioca starch product much more to 4.2 million metric ton. This data show you about the quantity of tapioca starch in 2021, 7 months, Jan to July. Native tapioca starch export amount 2.06 million metric ton and modified tapioca starch export amount 711,000 metric ton. Total export tapioca starch product amount 2.698 million metric ton. If we estimate export amount in 2021, we will have 2.4 to 4.2 to 4.5 million metric ton. If it totally amount more than 4.28 million metric ton in 2016, this year it higher year, more periods. Thank you. This slide show you the top 10 importers from Thailand in 2020. The first of importer country, the native tapioca starch is China. It import to the 1.7 million metric ton, and modified tapioca starch, the first is Japan country. It import to the 290 million metric ton, 90,000 million metric ton. Taiwan, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia is respectively to the native tapioca starch. China, Indonesia, Korea, USA is respectively to the modified tapioca starch. Thank you. But in the 2010 21. The country exporter of product from tapioca starch is the China is the first native tapioca starch, modified tapioca starch, and tapioca pulp is the first in China all. This graph shows the cassava export volume in the world. Overall, the number of export volume increased over the period. The highest exporter volume can be seen in the 2016. However, from 2018 and 2019, there was a decrease in the export volume. Cause of decrease in the export volume is the effect of the divestiture, which resulting in the shortage of cassava root supply. As you can see in the pie chart, Thailand is the largest importer of tapioca starch, which is accounting for 66% of the total market share. Thailand is the largest of the modified tapioca starch exporter, which accounted for 31% of total market share. These slides show the tapioca starch can be used in several industries, include food and beverage consumption, modified starch, starch derivative, acid, and alcohol. Tapioca starch can use in the bubble tea, noodles, snack, and desserts. Modified starch, same the acetylate starch, caustic starch, oxidized starch, cationic starch, p-gelatinized starch in the name tag is the alpha starch, starch derivative is the glucose, fructose, sorbitol, maltodextrin, acid, the glutamic acid, the monosodium glutamate, amino acid, organic acid, and medical alcohol. This picture show you the native tapioca starch can make many kind of modified starch. To degradation modified starch, p-gelatinized starch, derivative starch, in the low dextrin acid teeth, oxidized starch, enzyme conversion, starch ether, caustic starch. There are many kinds of tapioca starch can modify from native starch. Thank you. This picture show you the application of food modified starch. The modified starch can use for improve the quality of the food when we use in the ingredient in the food. Same the soup, sauce, and gravy, dressing, mayonnaise, food preparation, bakery, cream, dairy, noodle, meat, cheese, snack, confectionery, and coating for the food. Thank you. Function of the modified starch. Modified starch can make the functional for the good food, same the addition, binding, opaxify, dusting, emulsion stabilizing, encapsulation, home stabilization, gelling, gassing, moisture retention, thickening, expansion, fat replacement, and the food it can use in the same the picture you can see. Thank you. The picture shows the strength of Thailand in tapioca starch trading. In the all of tapioca starch in Thailand can certify GMO free and high yield variety in Thailand have many variety of the cassava root can make the tapioca starch and tapioca modified starch. Many entrepreneurship, global partnership, infrastructure for good for support the industry, economic of scale because have many entrepreneur and many factory in the Thailand. Institutional organization to support collaboration among stakeholders and over 50 years of evolution of a tapioca starch factory industry. This graph you can see growth of a tapioca starch in the world market. In the purple graph, you can see the trend to increase of the volume of tapioca starch. And in the green line, you can see modified starch is the increase, but not so much more than tapioca starch. Thank you. This graph shows the growth of modified starch export from Thailand. From the graph, the water gradually increased over the period, which is around 5% each year. Modified starch has been widely used and known in food industry for a long time. It has produced from many types of starch. Different starch have different properties and are applied in the different applications. In some applications, tapioca starch has advantage over another type of the modified starch. As a result, the market of modified starch, tapioca, is expanding and increasing around 5% each year. In the last of the presentation, in Thailand now have a waxy tapioca starch is a new innovative. The waxy starch is a very clear for the when you use in the product. Good for fish thaw and amylopectin 100%. In this time, it have production in Thailand, but not so much. Thank you very much to see my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Krab, Mr. Kitti. For the next session, is exhibitor pitching session. Thank you.
The Heng Group are leaders in the production of tapioca starch in Thailand. Its main mission is to create high-quality products using the most modern production technologies, while continuously developing its innovation techniques in order to produce an excellent quality of tapioca starch, which is guaranteed to support the needs of various industries such as the food industry, textile and paper industries, and many others. Our commitment to development starts from the foundations. We have stood alongside agriculturalists from the very beginning of our establishment until the current day. We are ready to pass on our experience and knowledge and to give advice on creating necessary water sources for agriculturalists. The Heng Group was born from a small tapioca business that eventually evolved into a fully fledged industrial leader of tapioca starch in Thailand. Currently, there are 4 factories producing native and modified tapioca starch located in northeastern Thailand, an area considered to be the most important for growing tapioca in the country. Because of its strong production potential, the factories can guarantee over 400,000 tons of raw tapioca materials per year. After the tapioca root is carefully grown, it enters into the production process. First, the fresh tapioca roots are weighed to determine the starch percentage. Sand and soil are removed and the skin is peeled off. The roots are intensively washed until they are blank, and in the chopper and grinder they are processed into fine particles. Fine fiber and impurities are then separated in centrifuges. In the next stage, the starch is dried in the hot air dryer. Finally, the starch will pass the sifter and is ready for packaging. Apart from native starch, the E.M. Heng Group is also a producer of modified tapioca starch products. Native starch is further processed so its properties are suitable for different purposes. Food-grade tapioca starch is a starch that meets the requirements of the food industry and can be used for thickeners, stabilizers, and emulsifiers in products such as meat products, dairy products, noodles, sauce, frozen food, and tinned and ready-made food. Blended starch is food-grade modified tapioca starch mixed with other type of raw material. And industrial-grade starch is used in the paper and textile industries as well as in gypsum boards. We create and develop our products continuously in order to support our ever-evolving business. Our products are fully examined and pass quality control tests at every level. Constant effort to improve has enabled us to receive several international standard certifications, such as BRC, FSC 22000, ISO 22000-2005, GMP, HACCP, ISO 9001-2015, Kosher, Halal, and many others. Currently, we have a large assortment of packaging that helps us respond to the needs of our customers. Our products have been wholeheartedly accepted and trusted by leading customers in and outside of Thailand. Our efficient technology management system ensures that our products are up to the specified quality standards and can be delivered in a timely manner to customers all over the world. We have an excellent after-sales service too. The main mission of the E.M. Heng Group is to focus on developing quality products that meet international standards. Our staff are trained and continue to learn and have an open-minded attitude to new ideas. They are ready to share their knowledge and experience with each other. Together, the whole organization can learn and thrive, resulting in a strong and sustainable business. Through the organization's vision of corporate social responsibility, we have set up the To Be Number One E.M. Heng project that aims to keep young people away from drugs. We have also established organizations for saving energy and natural resources, which include the Water Grid Project, which objective it is to provide water for farmers and eliminate drought by recycling wastewater. The energy and environmental conservation through biogas or the biogas system, which generates gas from the wastewater treatment system. This renewable gas replaces fuel oil and reduces production costs. Additionally, the produced biogas can even be used to generate electricity. In 2009, the company's biogas project received the first runner-up award from the Asia Energy Award 2009 in the category of off-grid renewable energy projects. The EM Heng Group strives to continuously develop itself with determination so it may continue to create quality products for the future.
We bring good things to lives. The purpose of our business is to bring good things to lives. Hello everyone. We are delighted to introduce you to Burapha Prosper Company Limited and quality products of Double Bear brand. We are one of the first wet mill rice flour factories in Thailand to obtain the accreditation of International Food Safety Standard. Our professional team apply cutting-edge technology and professional management system to all activities in the value chain, including product development, raw material selection and inspection, hygiene and quality control in manufacturing process, and storage and delivery of finished products. With over 40 years of experience and expertise in wet mill rice flour manufacturing, we are now a leading producer and distributor of rice flour and rice starch in Asia. Our manufacturing bases are located in Thailand, Cambodia, and Indonesia. From the valuable raw materials of Southeast Asian soil, we manufacture and export rice flour, glutinous rice flour, jasmine rice flour, rice starch, waxy rice starch, and tapioca pearl under the brand Double Bear, Panda Star, and Baker Rice to customers in more than 30 countries worldwide. We do not only prioritize the product's quality, but also focus on applying new methods and innovations to the work procedures, starting from product development, product testing, to business management, in order to deliver the best value products to our customers. For our innovative products, we focus on fulfilling the consumer's demand on convenience, health, and well-being. To ensure the consumer safety and win the customer's trust, our manufacturing process is certified under many global food safety standards, including GMP, HACCP, FSSC 22000, Halal, Kosher, Organic, and Thailand Trust Mark. On this occasion, we would like to present our latest products. First, rice binder for plant-based food. We developed this product in response to the consumers' behaviors and lifestyle in the new normal era. Nowadays, more consumers are conscious about their health and the environment. Hence, plant-based foods are gaining popularity. With its taste and texture similar to those of animal meat and dairy-based foods, plant-based foods serve as an alternative option to fulfill the consumer's demand in terms of taste, health, and environmental care. An example of applications: first, B-Pro B79 is a rice starch-based binder which is specially formulated for burger patty. It helps to maintain meat-like texture in plant-based meat products because of the fat mimicking properties of rice starch. It not only acts as a binder in the forming of minced meat, but also helps improve firmness, bounciness, and juiciness texture of plant-based proteins. Second, B-Pro C79, rice starch-based texturizer and binder for cheese. It is specially developed to meet the requirement of dairy-free cheese products in terms of texture and stability. Our rice starch-based premix enables the manufacturing of quality imitation cheese products with good mouthfeel and appearance. Our second highlight product is high-fiber rice bun and bread premix, GTHF100. It can be used to bake healthy bun or bread with added nutritional value and uniquely delicious texture of rice. The premix composes of dietary fiber content of more than 6% of Thai RDI and provides soft and chewy texture compared to the usual hard and grainy texture of whole wheat and whole grain bun. Our third highlight product is Clean Label Marinade and Thickener. The Clean Label trend is growing because health-conscious consumers are much more interested in information about food products that they consume, and they prefer to see ingredients that are natural, healthy, and familiar. Our products under these Clean Label categories are: first, Be Pure T75, a specially developed clean label starch with function that can replace STPP in chicken marinade. The particularly small rice starch granules disperse well in brine and do not sediment during tumbling, which resulted in smooth and juicy texture of the chicken meat. With high whiteness, it also enhances the white color of the marinated chicken, increasing the appeal of the cooked product. The second product in this category is Be Pure G50, a specially developed clean label starch for thickening soup, sauce, and gravy. The uniquely small rice starch granules disperse well in water and do not coagulate during heating. It also gives a smooth and well-blended texture with no off-taste or aroma. In low pH food, Be Pure G50 offers good viscosity with stability of the finished product. At Burapha Prosper, a good business does not only mean a growing business. It is a business that also improves the people's lives and the world we live in. To contribute to the sustainable world, we adopt the UN's Sustainable Development Goals as our operational guideline. For instance, we install solar panels with a capacity of 500 kilowatt-hour on our factory and warehouse roof to generate electricity for our production lines. The treated wastewater from our operation is reused to water our employees' vegetable beds. Our office building is designed as an open building to allow for sunlight, promote natural airflow, and minimize the use of electricity. The transport trucks reuse of fuel by compressed natural gas or CNG. These efforts altogether can reduce carbon dioxide emission by around 450 tons per year. The above-mentioned activities are evidences of our endeavor to contribute to the sustainability of the food business and the world. If you are interested in Burapha Prosper or any of our products, please contact us anytime via the following channels. Thank you for your attention.
สวัสดีครับ My name is เอกมลคล้ายเกิด I am the Senior Group Director, Technical Service and Technical Development at Taiwa. Taiwa was established in 1947. Then after, Taiwa keep expanding for the facility through the Thailand country, then become the first exporter Thai tapioca to the global market. Roche brand is a heritage brand from Taiwan, and we provide the solution many applications to the customer globally. We keep expanding our facility throughout the Thailand. We have 7 facilities in Thailand, and also we expanding our facility in Vietnam. So now we have the 2 factories producing the starch and sweetener in Vietnam, and the vermicelli plant in Ho Chi Minh City. Taiwan is driving our core purpose that to serve our global consumer as we want to seek the create innovation together with sustainability from farm to shelf. It is our belief that the good product should starting from the good start. So is it the reason why we really focus on the effective sourcing of the raw material and making more sustainable management and try to develop the supply chain. Our farmer network is what we do to develop and support the farmer, and this is the starting point to producing our good products. We also incorporate innovation with the traditional agriculture, and to make this one implement together with the farmer as a smart farming to implement and to make a yield better. So right now we are creating our Starch platform in 3 platforms. The first one, clean label platform, including the tapioca, waxy tapioca, rice flour and rice starch. The second one will be healthy solution, this including the organic products and also the pre-mixing for gluten-free application. And the third one will be the functional solution, this including the syrup sweetener and the modified starch. There is a report from Innova Global Insight. They found that the trend of the global for the clean label, they grow about 6 to 7% CAGR. And the clean label ingredients, the market size is projected to reach about 64.1 billion in 2026. However, you can see that in the 2018, the number is 38.8 billion. So you see that it's grow a lot from the market point of view. And for that report, 82% in the Canadian, they prefer to not adding any preservative in the formulation, even though they know that this is a shorter shelf life. 46% of the US population, they want to get a more healthier food lifestyle. And 46% of the UK, they want the free form, which is shorter in terms of the ingredient list in the formulation. To follow the global trend regarding the clean label products, so we make the products with more simple label and easily to introduce into the formulation and easily to apply in the formulation. Now, Taiwan, we are developing a new product we call as the Castec HF201. Castec HF201 is a cassava flour base. Inside, it contains fiber content and also the tapioca starch. So that enhancing the water activities and absorb more water during the application. So for this, the HF201 can be applied in many applications. For example, in the bakery application for dough improving, and for the meat processing to enhancing water activities to make the more juicy and texture profile will be better. For the basic property of the HF201, we study about the water swelling capacity. As you can see in the picture that our products, the ability to absorb water is much better compared with the native starch that we're using as a reference. Then after we test our product with the gel properties, we found that our product is much more elastic and long texture and also very high viscosity compared to native starch. From the gel property, so we bring this product HF201 to the meat processing. And we think that as a meat processing, they require the water retention, giving the juiciness of the products, and also the high viscosity, giving the texture will be even more elastic. So if we apply this product in the meatball, and what we see is that our product can give better in terms of the moisture retention of the water hydrating the products, and also giving the nice texture profile compared to native starch that we're using. The other application that we're testing is to using the fry properties. From fry property, you can see the picture that our products have a fluffy and create a crispy texture, which is much better compared to the native starch. So this will link to another application that we think about to using our products in fly, for example, fly donut. And this fly donut, you can see that the size of the products that you see after you apply the HF201 is pretty bigger compared to the one that original using the native starch. After we cross-section of the donut, and we see that the air cell of the product is more uniform and the size of the product is bigger compared to the native tapioca that we're using as a reference. In conclusion of the Castec HF201, for meat processing, it provides the juiciness and the elasticity to the products. For the fried products, Castec HF201 provide the light crispy and the fluffy texture and provide more air cell inside. Thank you for joining us today. Please scan QR code or visit our website worldwideweb.growstarch.com for further information of our Starch platform. Thank you and สวัสดีครับ
Good morning. My name is Samir, manager of Banpong Tapioca Star. Today I will introduce my factory and I give to Kun Palin to present my factory. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kun Kitty. And thank you, FI, for giving me an opportunity to present and introduce our company to most of the food manufacturers around the world. My name is Palin from Banpong Tapioca, and I will now begin to introduce our company. Banpong Tapioca is one of the major food tapioca starch manufacturer in Western Thailand. As you may know, tapioca starch is non-GMO and organic, and we are one of the leading manufacturer of non-GMO vaccine and organic tapioca starch from Thailand. With the 40 years of experience, we focus on the quality of the starch and the quality of the manufacturing. We now have 11 plant facility and with employ 600 people and capacity of 210,000 metric ton a year. As you may see, this is the basic introduction of what our Banpong do. In this presentation, I will show you what we believe, who we are and how do we do in our businesses. And as you can see that in this presentation, you can see that we have two facilities in Western Thailand, which is in Ratchaburi and Kanchanaburi. It's not far from Bangkok, about 80 to 100 kilometers northwest of Bangkok. So it's very easy to go and ship to the port and deliver the product to you in nationwide Thailand. What we believe is that to turn the start innovation to solve solutions for food manufacturing. And in what area do we focus? So we focus on three major industry, which is most of it is the food, and the secondary is the pharma grade tapioca starch, and also the industry get tapioca starch. I can walk you through all of the product that we for example of the product that we have in our. Begin with the native starch, which is a tapioca starch that we have many of the quality wise of the starch. We can have a suitable grade of native starch, which quite a few starch manufacturer in Thailand can do it. But most of the major activity that we do is we focus on the food industry, that we can use our Starch to find solution in major of the application that we do. For example, you can use Starch to use Starch to be a texture stability, to increase the stability of texture in bakery product or instant noodle product. This is what we do. That's why we stand for. This is the product that we have in the food modified starch. You can see that with many of the applications that we do. Recently, we co-developed with the and we also have our own waxy tapioca plantation, which is good because we can control all the quality from the root to improve, then find solution for the customer. And we plan to launch a modified starch vaccine in 2022, and we can food application, and can use and produce in many of the DE level. And in next episode, I can walk you through all our facility that we have. This is the picture of our plant in Ban Pong area, and we have on the right side is the food modified starch and also the wastewater treatment facility. Okay, let's see. The first one is you can see the native starch facility that we call the factory 1 and 2, and first commissioning in 1975 can produce a native starch for around 200 metric ton a day. And we also have a drum dryer, which is a double drum. It can have a capacity of 6 metric ton a day. This one is a enzyme conversion facility, first commissioning in 1999, and can produce all the maltodextrin and enzyme conversion starch. I can walk you through some of that, which is a mixing plant on factory 9 that can do a mixing facility for many kinds of product. And also, what we focus in the next few years, food modified starch, we can produce around 100 metric ton a day. And this one is the facility from Kanchanaburi, which is a native starch facility that we can produce about around 200 metric ton a day. As you can see, in what we do, we try to use, find out the most of the tapioca starch, and it's not only the root, and it can we focus also on the zero waste concept. That's why we have a wastewater treatment system installed in our facility. From the zero waste concept, we are now trying to go beyond the zero waste into a circular economy, which is our plan to do it, to promote Ban Pong to be one of the first circular economy tapioca starch company. So after you can see all the facility that we have, this is what we believe that we can have value to most of the food manufacturers around the world. And what we call it, we call the process of the finding solution for you. And this team, we call it NPD, and they use customer demand and inquiry, and we are trying to research and develop the star solution for the food manufacturer around the world. This is what we do. So now today we work alongside with 100 of the food manufacturers to find solution, and this is the thing that we can give a value and try to find solution and help food manufacturers around the world to get the solution for any kind of the problem that they interfere. And this is what we use. We also have the laboratory to test a product for the customer and also have some of the knowledge center to accumulate knowledge. This is the picture of the thing that we do with some of the Japan company, and also of one of the Middle East company to find solution to enlarge, a peanut coating and some of the tonkatsu that we try to get a sticky of the tonkatsu. For example, this is what we do, and we believe in them. If you think about, tapioca starch company, we cannot, leave the farmer because the farmer is one of the major factor in the tapioca starch, company. So that's why we also have a farmer program that we work alongside with the farmer to get the best out of the root. We also have a cassava clinic to improve yield of the farmer, and some of the demonstration farm to let the farmer come and study to improve yield in each area. And this is the thing we do to improve quality of the root, because we believe the quality of the root, it can lead to quality of the starch, and you start to improve a solution for the customer. And we are alongside partner with university from Thailand, one of the major food-oriented university in Thailand, and have a joint research with them. And this is what we do, and what we have a commitment to the customer. And I hope you get some of the brief information about our company. And thank you so much for giving us the time to present. Thank you.